Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 55. So today's class will focus on strengthening our core muscles, including the abdominals and the back muscles, the upper thighs. And we'll just work on strengthening all of that. So bring your hands together in front of your heart and take a moment here as you set an intention for your practice. And keeping that intention in mind, I'm going to change the cross of your leg so the other leg is in front. As you inhale, you're going to bring your chest forward, and as you exhale, you'll round your back. So again, inhale, bring your chest forward, a little arching in the upper back, in the mid back. Exhale, round your upper back like a cat. So it's like doing cat and cow, but we're sitting. So inhale, bring your chest forward, roll your shoulder heads back, shoulder blades down toward the waist. Exhale, draw your belly in, pull your ribs in, and round your back. Again, inhale, bring your torso forward, lift your chest, lift your chin a little. Exhale and round your back as you pull the belly in. Inhale again, lifting the chin, lifting the chest. Exhale, round your back and drop your chin slightly toward your chest. Inhale, coming forward. And exhale, round your back. Inhale. Now we're going to make some circles. So breathing as you bring your chest forward and then move to the right, round your back as you go behind you, over to the left, just making some circles. You can make these circles big or small. Keep your breath nice and steady. And then switch directions and begin to circle in the other direction the same way. Nice steady breath, just warming up our spine a little bit. Also gets into the hips a little bit as you come forward. And then come back to center. Switch the cross of your legs so the regular shin is in front. Bring your hands in front on an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, walk yourself forward any amount, hinging from the hips. So we want to extend forward, leading with the chest, and let the belly extend toward the thighs. Make sure you're not creating any tension around your neck or in your shoulders. Inhale, walk yourself up. And then turn to look over your right shoulder. So sitting up nice and tall, we're just going to turn the chin so that it is parallel with the right shoulder. And back to center and then over to the left. So chin parallel with the left shoulder if you can. Just give a little movement in the neck. And then head to center and exhale, take it again over toward the right shoulder. And just turning the head comfortably. We don't want to force it. And back to center and once again over the left shoulder. Try to bring your chin right over that shoulder as best you can. And then center. Switch the cross of your legs once again. Bring your hands forward, inhale, and exhale. Walk yourself forward any amount, stretching out your hips, stretching out your lower back as well, and even reaching out through the arms. So wrists and elbows are off the mat, the arms are nice and active. Keeping the breath steady. And then walk yourself back up on your inhale, roll over your legs. Coming right onto the hands and knees for some cat-cow here. So inhale the chest forward, lift the chin and tailbone up. Exhale, round your back, chin toward chest. Again, inhale, bring your chest through. Keep the belly slightly lifted. Exhale, round your back, chin toward chest, press away from the floor. And again, inhale to come forward. Shoulder blades move toward the waist. Exhale, press away from the floor, tuck the tailbone, round the upper back, chin toward chest. Inhale, bring your chest forward. And exhale, rounding the back. And come to neutral. Extend your right leg back and just tuck your toes. Come onto the ball of your right foot so you can drop your outer right hip down. And then when you're ready, lift it up and reach your left arm forward. So you're going to try and drop the outer right hip down and pin your left hip in towards center. So gently squeezing the left hip toward the midline. Pull your ribs and your belly in as you balance, and then exhale, bring your knee in and bring your elbow into center. Inhale, reach everything out, keep the belly lifted. Exhale, little rounding in the back as you bring your elbow and knee right down the center. Inhale, extend everything out, and exhale, rounding in. Inhale, extending forward, reach through the arm and the leg. Exhale, bring everything into center. Inhale to reach out, and as you exhale, release the hand. Keep the toes tucked under. We're going to roll onto the left shin. Lift the right arm up and add the right leg. So try and stack your hips on top of each other, and then come back onto your hands. And we're just going to bring the left knee in and then the right knee in as we're in plank. So exhale the left knee into the chest. Inhale, plank. Exhale the right knee into the chest. Inhale, plank. Holding plank a moment. Heart forward, heels back. Shift forward about an inch, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale for a little cobra. Peel the chest up, press all your toes down, even your little pinky toes. And exhale to your knees, coming back to hands and knees, wrists under the shoulders, knees under your hips. Extend your left leg back, tuck the toes under, rest that left foot onto the floor, dropping the outer left hip down, and then lift the left arm straight up, extend the right arm in front of you, balance. Find a spot to focus on to help with your balance. Keep your ribs and your belly pulled in. Drop the outer left hip down. Exhale, bring your elbow and knee right down the center, letting your back round. Inhale, extend everything out. Exhale, like you're moving through water, make some resistance. Inhale, reach out through the arm and the leg. Exhale, draw the elbow and the knee right down the center line. Inhale, reaching out, keep the belly and ribs drawn in. Exhale, pull everything in, press away from the floor. Inhale to extend, and then keep that leg up. Roll to the right shin. Stack your left shoulder on top of the right shoulder. The left leg is up. Balance on your side. And then back into plank, but drawing the right knee into the chest. Inhale, plank, and exhale, left knee to chest. Inhale, plank, exhale, bring the right knee into the chest. Inhale, plank, exhale the left knee in. Inhale to plank. Holding for a moment, heart forward, heels back. Lift the belly, tailbone to heels. Shift forward about an inch, lower all the way down to your belly. Inhale, peel your chest up to cobra, low or high cobra. Lightly press the pubic bone down, lift the belly to protect your lower back. Lower down on the exhale, then interlace your fingers at your low back. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Lift the chest, lift the legs up, the inner thighs spin toward the ceiling. Pull in your belly so we're strengthening the back muscles. Reach the crown of your head forward so the back of the neck stays long. And then come down to rest a moment. You can make a little pillow with your arms if you like. And then interlace with your other pinky on top. Peel the chest up, lift the legs, spinning the inner thighs toward the ceiling. Breathing into the chest, keep the lower belly pulled in and up with your pubic bone pressing down lightly. Release, bring hands by your rib cage, press back up into table, and then extend your right leg back, reaching the left hand for the right foot. If you can connect, and press your right leg back. If not, no worries. You can extend that left arm back, you can lift the right leg up. Release it down, left leg up. The hip's going to open a little bit here. Bend the knee. Reach back for the foot and extend by pressing your left foot back. And that opens up the shoulder, also the hip, the lower back and the hip. Back into plank, back to table. Walk your hands forward, a handprint. Come to down dog. arms, shoulders distance apart, and feet hips width. And then just start to bicycle your legs here, bending one knee and the other, stretching out your calves and your hamstrings. You can also move your hips from side to side if you like. Stretch your chest back toward the thighs, reach the heels toward the floor, arms and ears in line, and then inhale, plank pose. Shift forward, exhale, chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows. Inhaling to up dog, shoulders over wrists, and exhale into downward facing dog. Always feel free to take your knees down during chaturanga, or you can even hold plank, especially if you have any issues with the shoulders. Look up, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. On your inhale, press through your feet, come all the way up, look up and lengthen. And exhale, the hands to the heart, samastitihi. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, fold all the way forward, hips over the heels. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, and step back to plank, shifting forward. Chaturanga, shoulders no lower than elbows. We're going to hold for just a moment and then inhale into up dog. Roll the shoulder heads back and exhale, plank. Add a chaturanga or not. Press up to plank, down dog, stretch back. Spin your inner thighs back. Keep pressing your thighs back. Firm the leg muscles, pressing the weight up through the hips and down to the heels. Look forward, step or hop the feet. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, root down through the feet. Rise up, look up, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart. Again, inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hips over heels. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step or float back into chaturanga, pausing just a moment in chaturanga. Inhale, press through the hands and feet, open the front of your body, back to plank, another chaturanga or not, and make your way into downward dog. So you can always skip the extra chaturangas when we have them. You can also push pause, take your knees down and rest at any time, but we're already halfway through, just about. Look to the hands, step or hop your feet forward. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold. Inhale, press down, reach up, lengthen, spin your triceps forward. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale again, circle the arms up. Exhale and fold forward, hinging from your hips. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step or float. Chaturanga, hold a moment. Lift the backs of your knees up. Pull your belly in. Inhale, press through your hands and feet. Thighs and knees off the floor if you're in up dog. Exhale, plank, chaturanga. Lift up to plank, down dog. Right leg back and up, inhale, step it forward, left knee to the floor for a low lunge. So we'll sink the hips forward, pull the right hip back, send your left hip forward, reach up through the arms and spin your triceps forward. Make sure your elbows are straight, even if you take your arms out like a Y shape. Take them out wider if you need to. Just breathing here. And then hands to the mat, tuck your back toes, plank and chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up, and exhale, downward dog. Left leg up, inhale, step it through, exhale the right knee down. Left knee over the ankle, lift up, sink your hips, pull the left hip back and send your right hip forward. Breathing here. Pull your front ribs in, lifting the back ribs up, stretch through your arms. And then exhale, step back to plank. Chaturanga all the way down to the floor. Inhale, Shalabhasana. Lift up, peel the chest up, lift the legs, inner thighs are spinning up. Keep breathing into the chest. Good. And then to up dog or cobra. And exhale, down dog. Look up, step or hop the feet through to seated. Extend your legs in front of you. And boat pose. Sit up nice and tall. Lift your chest. You can hold on behind your knees if you like. Lengthening your spine. Pull your belly in. Keep breathing here. We're working all those core muscles. You could straighten your legs if you want to, but of course you don't have to. And then we'll cross the shins, pick up anything at all off the floor, step or hop back through chaturanga, again to the floor. Oh no, first up dog, sorry, then down dog, and then I believe back to plank in a moment, and lowering to the floor, exhale. Now, hands right next to your ribs, elbows straight up, make a 90-degree bend with your elbows, and lift everything up for Shalabhasana B. Heart comes forward, chest forward, shoulder blades toward the waist. Keep lifting the legs from the inner thighs. Breathe into the chest. Lower down. Inhale, press into up dog. And exhale, make your way into down dog. Look up, step or hop through to seated. And back to boat pose. Sit up tall, lift the chest, long spine. And then lift the right leg up and bend it. Left leg up and bend. Straighten out the right knee and rebend it. Straighten the left knee. Try to squeeze your knees together, rebend. Both legs maybe just for a moment, and then bend the knees. Extend your legs in front of you, hands by your hips. Press down, lift your hips up and pull them back, and then inhale, slide your heels forward. So hands are just a little in front of your hips. Heel of the hand is right about halfway between your hip and your thigh. Again, press down, lift up, slide yourself back so your hips are up, and then slide yourself forward and sit. Nice, tall, nice, long spine. And once again, lift up, slide back, and then sit back down. Sitting nice and tall. Cross your ankles, pick up anything at all, round your back, see if you can lift your feet through, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. Plank pose, chaturanga, all the way to the floor, arms by your ears. Lift everything up and breathe here. Inner thighs are spinning up, arms are in line with the ears. Either stay with that or swim your arms back. Take the pinky toe sides of the feet, lift your legs up, press them back into Dhanurasana. Breathing here into the chest. And then lower down. Hands by your sides. Inhale, press up. Exhale into down dog. Look forward and step or float through again to seated. Boat pose. Lift up, lift your chest, knees can be bent or straight. Either stay up or exhale, lower down. And lift up on your inhale. Exhale, lower down slowly. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lower. If this bothers your back at all, don't lower down. Just stay sitting up. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. And then a little bit faster. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower down. And lift up. Cross your ankles, press down, pick up anything at all. Roll forward, step or float back, chaturanga. Inhaling up, exhaling back. Downward facing dog, or take a child's pose if you like. Right leg up, inhale. Bend the knee and open up your hip. And now Extending all the way forward. Stand the ball of your back foot for crescent. Come on up. Pull your right hip back, left hip forward. Bend your left knee slowly, slowly, lightly tap it down. Straighten the left leg on your inhale. Exhale, slowly lower. You don't have to lower very much or even at all. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, bend the knee, slowly lower. Inhale, straighten that leg. Line up your front heel with your back arch and come into warrior two. Make sure your knee is over the ankle, gaze over the fingertips. Interlace your fingers behind you. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, forward. Reach the crown of your head toward the floor. And then release the hands. Step back, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, bend the knee, open up the hip, stretch your hip open, press evenly through your arms and your shoulders, square off your hips, and step it up. Stay on the ball of your back foot for crescent pose. Reach up nice and tall, pull the left hip back, slowly bend the right knee. Make sure the left knee's over the ankle, straighten the right leg. Inhale. Or exhale, lower. Inhale and lift up, straightening the leg. Lower down as you exhale. Inhale, straighten the leg. And then line up front heel with back arch. Come into warrior two. Gaze over the fingertips. Press through the outer edge of the back foot. Lift the back inner thigh up toward the ceiling. Interlace the fingers with the other pinky on top. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold left shoulder toward the left knee. Stretch out your shoulders. And then just release your hands down to the floor. Pick up your back heel, plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhaling up. Exhaling back to down dog. Look up. Step or hop through to seated. And this time we'll lie all the way down. And set up for bridge pose. Bring your feet hips width apart, outer edges parallel. Lift into bridge, keep your chin away from your chest. Spiral your thighs in toward each other. Lengthen your tailbone toward the backs of your knees. Make sure you keep your belly lifted. Lower down, rest a moment. Now either bridge again or hands up by the ears. Come to the crown of the head, line up wrists and elbows, and then straighten your arms as much as you can for Urdhva Dhanurasana or stick with bridge. Make sure the outer edges of your feet stay parallel. Reach your tailbone toward the backs of the knees to come down chin to chest and then lower. And just resting for a moment. And then let's draw the knees in. Give your knees a hug, rock a little here side to side, maybe back and forth, and then start to roll up to seated. Extend the legs in front of you. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, hinge from the hips to fold forward. So lengthen on the inhale. As you exhale, extend the crown of your head forward. Belly is reaching toward the thighs. Make sure you're flexing your ankles to make sure that your legs are active. Inhale, head up, and exhale, release. Soles of the feet together, knees apart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Come forward with a long spine. Keep reaching the crown of your head toward the front of your mat. Inhaling up, exhale, now around down the forehead toward the feet, and make sure your shoulders stay away from your ears. Come on up on the inhale. And then again, lie on your back. Take your right ankle above the left knee. Flex it. So you can keep holding on behind the left leg or hold on by the ankle or the thigh. And then release left side, left ankle above right knee. So you can hold on to the right shin or behind the thigh or extend the right leg up, holding on closer toward the foot. And a nice stretch in your left hip. Then hug the right knee in as you exhale. Take your right knee over toward the left side. Look over your right shoulder for a twist. You can take this twist. If there's another twist you like better, you could also do that. Inhale, center, hug the left knee in, extending the right leg out, and then take the left knee over toward the right side. Look over the left shoulder. And then back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. And then soles of your feet together, knees apart, Supta Baddha Konasana, or take a regular Shavasana, whatever feels best. Take a few moments to really settle in. While you're here resting, I have our quote from the Four Agreements again from Don Miguel Ruiz. And I know we talked about the second agreement a couple of times, but I really like it. So I have a few more quotes I'm going to be giving on the next few classes. So remember, the second agreement is don't take anything personally. So he says don't take anything personally because by taking things personally, you set yourself up to suffer for nothing. Humans are addicted to suffering at different levels and to different degrees, and we support each other in maintaining these addictions. Humans agree to help each other suffer. If you have the need to be abused, you will find it easy to be abused by others. Likewise, if you are with people who need to suffer, something in you makes you abuse them. It is as if they have a note on their back saying, "Please kick me." When we really see people as they are without taking them personally, we can never be hurt by what they say or what they do. Begin to make movements in your fingers and your toes. Reach your arms overhead, stretch out your legs. Nice long stretch. And then bend the knees and roll yourself to the right. Pausing just for a moment. And pressing yourself up to seated. Take a nice comfortable seated position. Bring your hands together in front of your heart. Hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to the heart center, reminding us to have clear and loving intentions. And hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communications. Sending out this wonderful energy we created to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for a meditation with a little bit of little yoga, a little movement first. Please push the like button if you liked our class today and share it. Please subscribe, leave me a comment, let me know how things are going for you. If you can afford a donation in any amount, the donations really help us to keep our work going. We want to try to bring yoga to as many people as possible. So there is a link below if you're able to do that. Also, you can visit fightmasteryoga.com. Thank you very much. Bye.